Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our NBA video for January 3rd, Monday, January 3rd, that is. It's been a long day. Been waiting to make this video for like an hour. However, FanDuel hasn't updated its NBA page, so we're gonna have to do a video with DraftKings, SUPERDRAFT, and YAHOO. So I know there's people that work overnight that listen to this video, so I don't want to neglect them because FanDuel is taking their time to do whatever they're doing. They're probably updating a lot of the prices of the players that are underpriced. That's probably what they're doing, to be honest with you. And they needed to do that. That's why the scores have been so high on FanDuel. So quick, it's been a long day. Want to get through this video. DraftKings, FanDuel, NFL today. Patreons had a good day with that Burrow Chase connection. So that was good for them. Happy I could make the money first couple days of the Patreon. I hate to let people down, so we did good there. FanDuel, we did fine. NBA. NBA was tricky, but it is what it is. I faded LeBron today because he was kind of pricey, and thank God he didn't go crazy. I figured Minnesota, somebody else would step up, and somebody else did step up, Malik Monk, so I guessed right, And NBA SuperDraft was okay, was fine, we cashed. NFL SuperDraft, we didn't cash because I didn't have Chase and SuperDraft. What a dumbass. But hey, can't win them all. But we had a good day. Starting the month off right, starting the week off right. We're going to jump on DraftKings right now. Unfortunately, there's going to be no FanDuel lineup. But if I go through the DraftKings players, all you got to do is converge that to the FanDuel, and then you weigh it yourself if it's a good or bad play. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know, who's good and who's, you guys are pretty good. Unless you're really, really new at DFS and you're really confused about FanDuel, don't know what to do, then you can talk to me in chat and I'll help you. So let's get going. Shouldn't be too long of a video because we don't have any FanDuel today, but I'll try to be as fast as I can. So we're starting with DraftKings. We're starting with Mr. Curry, 11-5 against Miami. I know he was 11-5 last slate, and let me see something. $52. He was actually 11-8 at 52. I don't recall him being in any winning lineups, but let me just see something. Yeah, he needs 69 fantasy points. If you're gonna be 11, if you're gonna be 11, if you're gonna be 11-5, you're gonna need like 69 fantasy points. So this 52 is really it's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's cute, but it doesn't pay out that salary. So we'll leave him in the player pool. We'll get back to him. Harden's a better play. You know what Harden does. Trae Young gonna need like 62 fantasy points. He just had 62. No, not 60. Well, yeah, he's gonna need like 62 fantasy points. 64, 65 to be exact. Just because he has 62 doesn't mean that his price is matches up. He's gonna need like 56 fantasy points just to hit value, which is 5 times value, which is nothing nowadays. So, that's something you want to, digest. Have at it. It won't be for me, though. Luke is at 10-9. Did he just play or not? Yeah, he did. 41 fantasy points. Yeah, his timing back and all that good stuff, so I'll give him a few days before I even consider him. He didn't play in a while. Bradley Beal is not a 10-4 player. Let's continue. They're all in the player pool, but these guys are not. I won't be playing them. Ja 9-8 against Brooklyn. Let me see something. Just give me 1 second. So we got Ja versus Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is 7th in pace. Memphis is 8th in pace. No, 12th in pace. So that means that Memphis is going to be going up in pace against Brooklyn. Ja Morant at 9-8. You're talking about you need like 48 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. You're going to need like 58 fantasy points from him to hit 6 times value. But here he's probably in a better position than anyone else. So Ja's my favorite so far. He's in play. LaMelo. Let's see what LaMelo's been doing. 25 fantasy points, 37, 38, 51, and 25 fantasy points yesterday. They're playing Washington. LaMelo is in play. Cunningham is back. He think being 9K is gonna fly. 9K, buddy. You're gonna need 54 fantasy points. Good luck with that. Let's keep going. Holiday against. I don't like playing players against Detroit because they're trash. Detroit's been in the winning lineup though. I don't know how to look at that because they can easily get washed up and the bench players can continue to fourth, or they keep it close. So I don't know if they're gonna keep it close for Milwaukee, but if you're playing somebody 8,500, you want them to play high 30s minutes, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. You want them in a close game in the fourth quarter. Like, no, if you don't want them blowing the team out in the third and sitting, you're not gonna hit what you need to hit. So Drew Holiday is not in play at the moment. Larry at 9-8, I'm good. I'd rather play Lonzo, gets a lot of peripherals. Jalen Brunson's off the table. Let's see what he did today. 29 minutes, 24 fantasy points, as expected. Luka's back, so that Brunson-ish is going out the window. Hero is, Reggie Jackson 7-3 is alright against Minnesota. Tyler Hero, 8 of 23. 5 of 17. He's not shooting well. When his shots start to drop, his fantasy points will go up. I mean, I guess what I would do is I would just keep playing him and hope that on a night you have him, he hits his shots. It will pay off. He's not that expensive. 72 looks scary, but it's really not that crazy. He needs like 37, 42. He needs like 44 fantasy points. Reggie Jackson's in play, like I said. Rozier's in play. Bledsoe's hit a 69 steep. Kevin Porter Jr. I'll never play again. I'm not playing anyone from Houston ever again. This man left the arena. Yo, his coach yelled at him, so he had a temper tantrum and left the building. Yo, listen. Kevin Porter is athletic. He's a good player. I would have waived him or traded him. Nobody's going to want him now because the same thing happened in Cleveland. They traded him to Houston. No, I don't get this. I don't really get I'm not even gonna get into it too much, but me personally, like, I wouldn't want him on my team. Christian would neither. He ain't that great. He's all right. He was on Detroit doing what? Handing out towels. And he went to Houston, got an opportunity. Doesn't want to listen to the coach. It doesn't matter what the coach asks you to do. If you're a player, you play, right? You get millions of dollars to play, right? He left the building, and Christian would refuse to play. And that goes back to me not wanting to play players on bad teams. Because they're not there to win. They're not there to do what they need to do. That's why the teams are bad. Listen, Kevin Porter Jr., I will never play him. Listen, if Kevin Porter Jr. was $4, I wouldn't play him. Let's keep going. Patty Mills, he's okay. He can go off at any time. Conley is literally 28 to 32 fantasy points a night. I'm good on that. Graham is inconsistent. There's been a lot of injuries. 37, 32, 25 fantasy points. Orlando, OKC, Cleveland, Milwaukee. He's playing Utah. Yeah, I'll leave him alone for now. Campazzo went off. He's probably, if he starts again, I guess he's alright. He won't do what he did again. He had like, what, 60 fantasy points? 60. I'm acting like at 60 fantasy points. He's gonna play if he starts. Jordan Poole's coming off the bench now. Listen, what I told you about Steve Kerr, 17 minutes. Listen, I think they're getting him ready. I think they're getting him ready for when Clay comes back. So he's accustomed to coming off the bench. I think that's exactly what's going on. Unfortunately, if you want to play NBA DFS, you got to know a little bit of what's going on the off the court, because it trickles into the gameplay. You got to know a little bit of something of what's going on, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I had Jordan Poole that night, and when Kerr said he wasn't starting because of the matchup, I just took him out because I knew something was wrong. 17 minutes. That ain't gonna get it done. Max, he's gonna play against Houston. Dennis Smith Jr. He gets minutes, he's gonna produce. 24 minutes, fantasy points. Is he gonna get minutes though? That's the question. Unless there's an injury to Lillard or what's his other fool's name? Simons. If Simons is out, Smith is. I'm not playing 5-5 for him, but you know he could be in play. But there's a reason he's 5-5 and Simons is all the way down there. Simons is trash. Kobe White is in play. Oh, never mind. Ball is back. He could still come off the bench and do some stuff, but last man in type deal. Terrence Mann, listen, he's very hot and cold. 11, 27, 34, and 25. I bet we play him tomorrow. He gives us 9 fantasy points. He's in play though. I might give him one last chance against Minnesota. If he can't put up fantasy points against Minnesota, he's trash. Beverly's in play. Jalen Green, he showed up. He played. He played the rest of the game. He was 6 of 13 though, but he played 28 minutes, 32, 27, 22, and 33. He's in play. He's the only one in play. They need to keep him, get rid of everybody else. Even trade Eric Gordon. He doesn't do nothing but shoot. All of them could go. Start Sengun, start Jalen Green. Tice could come off the bench, get rid of everybody else. This ain't that hard. This is not that hard. Jesus Christ. RJ Hampton, he's going to come off the bench and do what? Let's see. 12 minutes. Yo, I can't make this up. I don't know what these head coaches do. Payton is in play at 48. He's probably going to start. 28 minutes. You know what? They're playing Payton because of his defense. That's what it is. Noel, nope. Milton, nope. Saban Lee, nope. Kyle Guy. I've seen a couple of people play Kyle Guy today. Let's see what he did today. 24 minutes, 17 fantasy points. That's what you get. That's what you get for game chasing. I played Winslow the other day. At the minimum, he came through. Tim Frazier starting for FanDuel. I don't trust him. 39 minutes, 25 fantasy points. That's pathetic. Damn near 40 minutes, and you could only muster up 26 fantasy points. You're not looking for that. 39 minutes? Nah. He's never been a good fantasy player. I've been following him since New Orleans, so I know what I'm talking about. Listen, if you hear my heater making noise, listen, it's just heat. Relax. Garrett Temple, if he starts at 38, is in play. I think that's about it. You know what? Let me put on my headphones, see if that helps with the noise. I know there's some people out there that Alright, here we go. So hopefully you don't hear that noise. Alright, so where was I? We were at Garrett Temple's in play if he starts. I think that's it. Frank Ntilikina. See, I got it now. And I knew how to say it all the time, but it's just like reading it and trying to say it. It's like messes with your face. Frankie. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. Let's go to shooting guard. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell. No long speech. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, let YouTube know I'm trying to help you win money. And YouTube would circulate this video, and we're going to expand our team, expand our community of DFS. We got a lot of smart DFS players in this community already. If you look into the comments, you'll see a lot of good plays. So that's why we build this network, because you want people that's going to look at DFS from different perspectives. Look at basketball games, NFL games, baseball games from different perspectives. So, and guess what? I learned a thing or two from the subscribers and the people in the comments. So listen, we all want to win, so we want to get as many people as we can on the team. You know what I'm saying? Especially sports that I'm not as strong in, like MMA. You know what I'm saying? I got real good in baseball this summer. Got real good in baseball, like, but NFL, you can't do NBA and NFL at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get that. I'm good at NFL, but I want to be great, and I've been winning at NFL too. So NFL's not really that hard. It's about. But anyway, this is an NBA video. What's going on? All right. We spoke about Beal. Levine's in play. Mitchell's in play. Hamidou Diallo, 8,700. Everybody's going to play him, and he's going to hit a dud. 50 minutes in an overtime game, 71 fantasy points. And he's been getting a lot of steals. 8,700. Well, anyway, you can't play him anyway, because Kate Cunningham is back. Saban Lee is back. You can't play him. Killian Hayes is back. 8,700. Magruder's playable. Trey Lyles is back. Josh Jackson is back. Trey Lyles. Okay, Isaiah Stewart might be back. I'm gonna say this, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Where is he? Where is he? Right here. Hamidou Diallo. Jesus Christ. Hamidou Diallo should be 0% on tomorrow. Hamidou Diallo is not in the player pool. He's not in our player pool. Hamidou Diallo should be 0% on tomorrow. If I see one of our people playing Hamidou Diallo tomorrow, I'm banning you for a week. Hamidou Diallo 8700. Let me see something. Let me just see something. I want to be so exact when I tell you this. If you think Hamidou Diallo can hit 52.2 fantasy points playing with damn near the starting lineup, go ahead and play him. Go ahead and play him. Spend enough time on Hamidou Diallo. Middleton 7800. Edwards is in play. Is Edwards back yet? I mean, he's back, but is he playing like himself? 33 fantasy points. And he just finished playing tonight. What did he do tonight? Let's see. I had him in the lineup, but I took him out. Let's see what he did today. Anthony Edwards had 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. 1 steal, 1 block, 8 turnovers. So he's not back yet. He's not ready to go. He's not ready to be played. So continue. We talk about Hero. Wiggins is in play. Wiggins has been very good this year. 30, 44, 39, and 35 fantasy points. He should be getting more shots with Poole not starting because Payton does not shoot as much as Poole. So this should help Wiggins. Wiggins is in play. Bain is in play. We spoke about Rozier. Will Barton's in play. Oubre's in play. Beasley's in play. Jordan Poole not in play from what I've seen. Cam Reddish he needs to get healthy, get the F off the floor. That's about it. Playing Gary Harris is like, let me see what he did for shits and giggles. 25. I've been playing Gary Harris for years, and he's never did anything. I think that's about it. Everything besides Terrence Ross, everything else down here is. Yeah, Joe Ingles, he needs to do something with himself. That's enough. That's enough from the bottom down there. It's a 10-game slate. No need to dig in the garbage for players. Durant, 11-2 is fine. Butler shit in the bed today. Should be playing better tomorrow. Ingram might be back. I think it's a foot injury, if I'm not mistaken. Ingram Achilles, right? I don't know. I don't like playing plays with foot injuries. Kuzma's 8K. Yeah, alright. Miles Bridges at 7,400. I might jump on that. Josh Hart is back. No Q tag. Wagner's okay. Powell's okay. Marcus Morris is fine. 6,000. Aaron Gordon is cheap, but he's not consistent. But how could you when your center averages 70 fantasy points a game? 14, 25, 22, 29. I guess you could take a shot at him if you're playing multiple lineups. Yeah. Nazir Little, 4,700. That must mean that That must mean that this guy's back. Where is he? I don't see him. Nurkic. If Nurkic plays, if Nurkic doesn't play, you play Little. That's an amazing price for Little at 4,700 because he gets a lot of peripherals. Alright, that's about it. Giannis 11-8 and play, obviously. Durant and play. DeRozan is too cheap. DeRozan's in play. Porzingis is not in play for me. Tobias is not in play for me. I mean, 8,200. You need like 50 fantasy points. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, NBA is up. So, NBA is up for FanDuel. Alright, we'll take care of that in a minute. Draymond is back, 7,500. Okay, Carter. What did Carter do tonight? I know he started off good. 50. 41 minutes, 15 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Carter's in play. Sharon Jackson Jr., I don't play him much. Larry Nance is in play if he starts at center and Nurkic is out. How many minutes did Porter play? 36. Porter's in play if he plays. If he starts again. Draymond is back, so he probably won't. So Porter, 58. Not really in play for that price. Jason Tate is in play if like Wood is out or something like that. Just, be careful playing Houston. Vanderbilt is in play if Towns doesn't play. Trey Lyles looks good. Naz Reid is not playable because they're doing 3 centers. It's him, Knight, Monroe. I'm good. Spoke about Little. You can play Herbert Jones if Ingram doesn't play. 20, 29, 46, and 7 fantasy points. Look at the peripherals. If you're going to be taking 12, 18, 13 shots, getting decent rebounds, over 5 a game, getting a few assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals, yeah, okay. You're good to go, buddy. No Ingram, you play Herbert Jones. That's it. Covington is back. You know what? Covington is back. Maybe I'll lay off that Little. They ain't gonna have Little, Nance, and Covington doing the same thing. KJ Martin, I think he was in that little debacle yesterday too. The whole attitude problem, I'll stay away from him. And Serge Ibaka, if he starts at center, you can play him. He's gonna play like 18 minutes, but him being a starting center at $3,700 leads you to fit in the people that you want. So that's what you do. He's a bridge. That's what I call it. I call them bridges. A bridge is somebody that's very cheap, may not play a lot, may not get you 6, 7 times value, might get you 4 or 5 times value, but they're so cheap, they help you create the lineup that you want. So you can stack studs in your lineup. That's a bridge. So, actually, Ibaka was in the winning lineup, playing like 17 minutes. So, you gotta know your stuff. Like Daniel Tice started, and Wood was out. This would be an okay price. Sengun is out too, I believe. Josh Jackson. I know Josh Jackson is going to come off the bench. I'd assume he'd be a little bit he'd be a little bit priced higher than 36, but I'll probably stay away from that. Jokic 12-4 in play, and Embiid 11-4 in play. Valanciunas, if he plays, you gotta check on their conditioning though. When they coming back from COVID, if you see anything like conditioning, anything like that, probably stay away from them. They might not play their full minutes. Vooch is in play. Gobert's, if Valanciunas doesn't play tomorrow or later today, Gobert will have 22 rebounds on New Orleans. Gobert's in play. Capella's in play. Same thing here. If Nurkic doesn't play, Capella's going to have 20 rebounds on him. Draymond's kind of pricey since he doesn't score. Porter's kind of pricey. Your 7 at 6'5" is fine. Christian Wood's price dropped all the way to 6,200 because of what he did. DraftKings pricing works off an algorithm, so him playing 8 minutes dropped his price. If you see some type of report that him and his coach is getting along, you can play him. If they say everything is fine, he's going to play regular minutes, you play him. If he doesn't start, don't play him. Bomber's in play. Let's see what he did today. I think they said they were easing him back, so I didn't play him. Exactly 18 minutes, 17 fantasy points. Probably won't play him for another 2-3 games. Gapper's in play. Steven Adams in play. Plumlee's in play. Trey Lyles is in play. Serge Ibaka's in play. Whiteside's in play. That's about it. So let's make this lineup. So we're going to take Jokic for now. Let's see. Lonzo, 76. Go back to Tyler Hero. Or do we go to Will Barton? Do we go back to Campazzo, 6K? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do Campazzo if he starts. We're going to do Barton. We're going to do Aaron Gordon. Small forward, you're going to do, I like Wiggins. What we got left? 49.75, almost 5K left. Marcus Morris Sr. Terrence Mann. That's how we're going to start off our lineup. We got Campazzo, Will Barton, Marcus Morris, Aaron Gordon, and Vooch. Jokic. So what did I do here? So we got Jokic, you know, he's going to do what he does. And I placed 4 people with him. Price in the mid-range. All they need to do is hit 36, 38 fantasy points to hit value. And once you get your last 3 spots to hit value, you're going to be in the green. Once these guys hit, and I pick players that are going to be in a position to hit value. So I got three of his starters with him: Gordon, Barton, Campazzo, mid-price. Marcus Morris, 6,000. He could do that in a half if he hits his shots against Minnesota. Dallas is going to do what to Denver? Dallas ain't going to stop them. Denver's going to get whatever they want, right? So that's fine for now. So let's jump to FanDuel, and we can get going there. We can get going. So what we're gonna do here is got Harden, Curry, Luka. Trey is cheap. Durant is 95, good price. Mitchell is 86. Levine is 83. Cunningham is 75. $69. Campazzo 64. Reggie Jackson is 6K. Jalen Green is 59. I don't really think I need to see any more. Reggie Jackson. Jimmy's going to have to play big if they're going to beat Golden State, but I'll hold off. I'm going to do Mitchell, DeMar, I'm not going to do Jokic on FanDuel. We'll do Vooch. 54 left. Wendell Carter looks good. Vanderbilt 6K. Jason Tate. Aaron Gordon is 5,200 again. I could probably play Jokic with a 52 Aaron Gordon, but that's fine. I'll leave it balanced like that so I could plug in 4 of my players at a 55-25 left. So that works out. Listen, we're about to jump to Super Draft. I know some of y'all, this is where y'all get off the train. That's absolutely fine. Thank you for being here. If you need help making lineups and winning lineups with FanDuel, DraftKings, SuperDraft, YAHOO, my Patreon is up and running. I do offer NFL lineups in my silver package. So that silver package that has NBA and NFL, so you can check that out. That's if you need the help. A lot of you are good, may not need the help, but for those of you that do need the help, the Patreon is up and running. And like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. That helps me out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. For the rest of you that's staying, we're going to jump to Super Draft. Okay, so there's no real like supreme value that I could, automatically jump to. There's something I could do though. Let me check something. Let me check my projections for Super Draft, and let me see if anybody pops. Super Draft slate January 3rd, and who do we have? At card, I have Norman Powell at a 1.6. Yeah, that's kind of foolish. So at guard, we're picking up Powell. We're going to take a forward. At forward, I got Kuzma popping, 1.55. Next, I got Little after that. I'm not taking Kuzma though. I know who I'm going to take. I'm going to do Little 1.15. I need to get out of here with that. I'm picking up DeRozan. And at center, I want Gobert or Capella. Capella's a 1.3. That's absolutely ridiculous. Taking Capella. So, okay, so I do have a few people that play Super Draft, so more than likely these three would stay. If not, I'll update it on the Patreon and you guys will be ready to roll. So now we're gonna go to Yahoo and we'll be out of here. Yahoo point guard, and I'm getting a little bit better at Yahoo with the eye test. So what we're gonna do is we're doing Compazzo if he starts. Let's do a small forward. Hamidou Diallo would have been great. Wiggins at 23 is fine. And Marcus Morris right here. Marcus Morris at 20. And I'll do a center. And our center will be 32, 27, 26, 37, period. There you go. So, if you're playing Yahoo, these are my three value plays. Compazzo at $16, Marcus Morris at $20, and Yort 7 at $20. If you need a whole lineup, once again, you could DM me, sign up on Patreon, sign up for the regular package, the NBA package, and send me a message telling me you need Yahoo, and I got you. This video has been hella long. We had to get to a few things. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Subscribe on the way out. Hit the bell. Thumbs up. You know the drill. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for everything. Hope you had a productive day. Hope you had a profitable day. And I'll see you guys later. Ciao.